What's up, y'all? Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky, aka Trigger Ranking. Tried to do a live yesterday, but I was having some technical difficulties. What's up? How y'all doing, man? What's up? Happy Thursday to everybody. Um, y'all already know how we about to do this. We about to get in here and get in these lives, and these reactions. I'm thinking I might start changing the format of my lives. I might start doing one live per video. So I might react to a video, cut that one off, then come back and react to the next video. I'm just, trying to figure it out, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do or whatever, and see how it works out for me. Um, so all right, y'all. Let's see what's going on. We're going to Panda Press. Why Cardi should never be a role model. And it's Panda Press. We got y'all know we gotta hit the bumper cloud. We gotta hit the bumper cloud. All right, y'all. So we're about to get started. About to listen to the Panda. The Panda. The Panda he got some good stuff going.
Even do 88,000 units because black women, what happened to y'all? What happened to your self-love, self-worth, self-value, self-respect? Morals, ethics, class, dignity. What happened to y'all? What the happened to y'all?
Well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stefan Diggs.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How are you feeling about that? And that this will be baby number 4 for you, Cardi.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm actually I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like I'm in a good space. I feel very strong. I feel very powerful.
Look, I don't care if she dropped an album or a coloring book. The biggest story is what her whole career represents. Cardi ain't just a rapper. She's the perfect example of how this culture rewards the worst behavior. Think about it. 7 years gone, and the buzz ain't about the music.
Halfway.
It's about who she pregnant by, who she beefing with, what drama she dragged into court.
Embarrassing.
That's what gets pushed front page.
I like
The sad part,
embarrassing.
the industry loves it like this because chaos sells faster than character. You can be sloppy with your art, sloppy with your relationships, sloppy with your whole image. But as long as it's messy enough, the blogs eat it up, the labels get their clicks, and fans clap like seals. Yes, queen, you ate.
Wait, what?
Ate what? This ain't a meal, this is a circus.
So apparently Cardi B's first week sales are out, and the album is number 1 on Billboard, which I gotta say I already knew that was gonna happen. Not because the music is good or she makes, she's a good rapper, but because she's Cardi B.
They said the reason why the album already had hit number 1 was because she added a lot of songs that were a little older and put them on the album. So basically, those still the Nielsen Sound Scan still scan those in the actual counting of numbers for her records. So basically, she put out a whole bunch of old stuff that was on her new album that already would have had verified her with the Nielsen Sound Scan as being platinum.
She's Cardi B at the end of the day. And on top of that, didn't nobody drop a fuck ass thing. So that helps. But do I think the album is a flop? No. 200K is not a flop. Do I think that's good for the lady that y'all trying to say is the quote unquote new queen of rap who topped Nicki Minaj? Absolutely not. Y'all was saying 500K. This is far from 500K. But I think the most of us with actual knowledge about the music industry knew Cardi B was never, ever, ever gonna touch 500K. Maybe one day, not that. Even still, like 200K is not bad. I think her pure sales was weak as hell. I mean, 88 pure sales? How were your fans at? The album was listed at $4.99 and you couldn't do 100K pure sales at $4.99? In my opinion, you really didn't even do 88,000 units, because when we do 88,000 units for other artists, they selling their albums at $10.99 and $11.99. So your 88,000 and other people 88,000 is not the same. Let's be clear about that.
Oh, I
Then
didn't know it was
there's
that
the
cheap.
110,000.
The album was $4.99. But see, bro, people not even buying albums like that no more because basically you can get all your music off of Apple, or you can Apple Music, you can get your music off of YouTube. Like, you don't have to really, you know, be in a situation where, your albums are like sold physically. Like when I was younger, you had to sell the actual CD out the store. It wasn't no.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
It wasn't no. It wasn't no. Streaming when I was coming up.
Stream units, SEA sales, right? That's stream equivalent albums. And I'm always, side-eyeing that, because we all know Payola B. But we don't really know if that's organic either. But 200K is still not a lot to me. Second best-selling female rapper, you know what I mean? Like, he's still right under Nicki. Meg only did 70,000, Glorilla only did 70,000, Ice Spice Lotto Sexy Red only did 25,000. So I'm gonna have to give her that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to give her that. I can't just.
Here's the part that really cooked me, bruh. The industry don't just tolerate chaos, it rewards it. Look at Cardi. Her biggest promo move wasn't dropping a fire single, it was turning courtroom pictures into merch. She got sued, turned into a meme, and then sold y'all a quarter edition CD. Quarter edition. That's not music, that's WWE. And peep the cycle. Beef with Offset.
Why are we called Northern Tool and Equipment and not Northern Tool and Tomfoolery?
Beef with Offset.
So basically, I guess what Panda kind of trying to get to is like, a lot of her, like, everyday struggles or what she's going through, who she beefing with, it's going to help sell her album. People want to hear what she's going to say about Offset. People want to hear what she has to say about the whole I guess JT thing, the Nicki Minaj. They want to hear all this stuff. So
Bound with Stephon Diggs, clapbacks on Twitter, this is at JT and Uzi. All of that noise is what pushes her album. Not bars, not artistry. The drama is the rollout.
You don't find that suspicious. You don't find that suspicious. You don't find that suspicious.
But here's the scary part. This ain't just Cardi. This is the whole playbook now. You see Blueface and Krishan? Same circus. You see Kanye wilding with dumb records that sound good but say nothing? Same circus. It's the chaos economy, fam. The more you embarrass yourself, the more streams you get. The more toxic your life, the more followers you gain. The culture done flipped it, so dysfunction is the marketing plan. And the wildest thing, y'all act surprised when the next generation copies it. Bruh, what else they supposed to do? When the bag only come with beef and baby daddy drama, guess what the young ones gonna chase? Now let's really talk about the love life circus, cause that's half her brand. Cardi been married to Offset for years. Filed for divorce, stayed, broke up, got back, broke up again. Bruh, it's like watching a soap opera with auto-tune. And now, still legally married, but pregnant with Stephon Diggs' baby. Offset beefing online, Stephon beefing in the tabloids.
Come on now,
Models
dog.
coming out the woodwork saying they
Come
got
on,
babies
man.
too.
I don't like where this is going.
You can't make this up, man. This ain't love, this Jerry Springer with the billboard budget. But here's what's crazy. Instead of people calling this toxic, they clap for it.
Is that right?
She independent. She a queen. She living her life. Nah, she living a mess. And the industry sells it back to y'all like empowerment. Bruh, if your sister was doing this, still married, carrying another man's baby, dragging the drama online,
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
you'd be stressed out every Sunday dinner. But when Cardi do it, suddenly it's goals. And this ain't just her. Look at Blueface and Krishan Rock. Look at Summer Walker's baby daddy drama. Toxic love gets treated like primetime TV, while stable families get no shine. So the question is, are we really praising love, or are we addicted to watching train wrecks?
That's a good question.
Because right now, it feels like dysfunction is the new romance novel.
Why would you have a
Are we addicted to watching train wrecks?
That's a good question.
Because right now, it feels like dysfunction is the new romance novel.
Why would you have a baby by a man as a fun girl? Why would you have a baby by a man who was just less than you, effing you?
So basically, she's technically still married. I don't think they're all the way divorced yet. Like they're like on paper they're not divorced. Like I don't think allegedly. I don't think that she's technically divorced. So I wonder, will this have anything to do with their actual divorce? Allegedly, if she slept, if they can prove that, well, if she's legally married still, and she's pregnant by another man, I mean that's physical proof that she was cheating. So um, Offset was asking for, I think, alimony because she was making more money than him. But shit, it's a chance he could actually get the alimony now because of this situation.
Why would you have a baby by a man who currently allegedly had what, 2, 3 kids on the way? Why would you have a baby by a man and your divorce is not even final?
Okay, so yeah, the divorce ain't final.
Why would you have a baby by a man who is not going to be with you? And I stand firmly on that. I repeat, why would you have a baby by a man who was just effing you? Because he see you as a freak fun girl. I don't care how many photo ops that are out here. You are seen as a fun girl by that man. Why would you have a baby under those type of circumstances?
Emotional damage.
And I already know what some of y'all gonna type in the comments. Why you always talking down on black women? Why you hating on your own people? Bruh, stop it. First off,
Come
I
on
ain't
now,
hating on
dog.
nobody. What I am
Come
hating
on, man.
is chaos being sold as culture. If you wouldn't want your daughter moving like this, don't tell me it's queen behavior just because a celebrity do it. And second, let's not act like white celebs don't get cooked too. I flamed Britney, I flamed Kim, I flamed Miley, all of them. Mess is mess, period. This ain't about skin, it's about standards. Me speaking on this ain't betrayal, it's protection. As a black man, I got every right to call out what the culture is pushing on our little sisters. If the blueprint we hand them is toxic love, court drama, and clout chasing, then we failed them. And funny enough, a lot of black women agree. Plenty of sisters are already saying, yo, this ain't it. They don't want their daughters copying Cardi either. So nah, this ain't me against women. This me standing with the ones that see the BS for what it is. See, don't get the right ones. They'd rather crown dysfunction.
That's true. That's very true. It's like all this ratchet ass shit, like, and I blame Drake for helping that shit along, bro. Like you ain't never see Kendrick with all around, like doing all this, like all this ratchet ass shit with these females, bro. Like Drake, yeah, I gotta blame Drake, cause you was pushing Sexy Red, well, you was pushing that hard, like she was like the new Lauryn Hill. Like I was like, see, when we was coming up, we had our females, man. We had Queen Latifah, MC Light, we had the Real Roxanne, we had Lady of Rage, Lauryn Hill. Like we had like the women that we had was kind of more, you know what I'm saying? Like like had a more positive message in their actual music.
And celebrate stability. But look closer, bruh. The blueprints are right in front of us. Angela Bassett, married.
It really started getting really ratchet in the rap game. Like I think when it was like Trina them, Trina, uh, definitely Lil Kim. That's when the rap music started getting more ratchet. Like, cause first they was like when they started switching the rap music up, they was switching it up to from positive New York to West Coast gangster. Then they got to the shit where they was with the ratchet female shit. Like I don't
To Courtney
I
B.
don't
Vance for almost 3 decades. That's black excellence. No scandals needed. Viola Davis, been with Julius Tennant over 20 years, raising their daughter, running businesses, staying powerful and grounded. Michelle Obama, y'all already know, married to Barack since 92, showing grace, intelligence, and strength through every chapter. Every chapter. And in music, Kelly Rowland and Tim Weatherspoon, low key, classy, raising their boys with love. Tamia and Grant Hill, married since the 90s, still strong, still family first. Sierra and Russell Wilson, say what you want, but they flipped her story into stability, marriage, and kids in a healthy home. Issa Rae.
That's the goal, bro. I mean, that should be the goal, but some people they want the ratchet lifestyle. So it's like you can't help some people, bro. You just gotta you can't help some people, man. So hey, I just hope that our music can start going back to a more positive light. You know what I'm saying? I hope they start putting the spotlight more on artists that are basically in a positive space mindset. How they look at music now, the future, evolution, things of that nature. That's why I love Kendrick so much because, I mean, bro, Kendrick is phenomenal, dog.
Kept her love life private, then married Louis Diame with dignity, no circus. These are the queens our little sisters need to see. Black women who built with black men.
Oh my God! No!
Kept their respect intact and proved you don't need chaos to shine. But here's the catch. The industry don't push them. Cause peace don't go viral.
What I said.
Stability don't trend. Drama sells quicker.
Damn.
So dysfunction gets crowned. And that's exactly why I gotta shine the light here. So the next generation knows real black love still exists, dignity still exists, and it deserves the same spotlight the circus gets. Here's the truth, fam. Cardi ain't the disease, she's the symptom. The real sickness is the culture that crowns chaos like it's royalty. Think about it. You could be a black woman out here disciplined, building with your husband, raising kids right, creating art, running businesses, and nobody gonna post you on the shade room.
I've never seen it.
But let you start wilding in public, beefing online, switching.
Called Why, and he said why Denzel had to go evil to take it. That's when he won the Oscar.
Empowerment. That's the blueprint the industry feeds us now. Clout over character. Algorithms don't care if it's toxic. They just care if it's loud. Labels don't care if you're growing.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. We don't care.
They just care if you messy enough to keep eyes glued. And if we don't call it out, guess what? The next generation gonna copy it. They gonna think dysfunction is the norm. They gonna believe chaos is the price of success. But nah, bro, we better than that.
I want you to be better.
We got real role models. We got real blueprints. And the only reason they not shining as bright is because peace don't pay as fast as drama. But mark my words, chaos might get you clicks today, but character gonna outlast all of it tomorrow.
Yeah, character, dog. It's the character of the thing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right. And if we don't teach that to our little sisters and daughters now, then the whole culture gonna stay stuck in reruns of the same broken script. Now hold up, let me keep it balanced here. This ain't all on Cardi. Offset been clowning since day one. The man bragged about cheating in his own bars.
Stupid.
Like destroying your marriage is some type of flood. That's not power, that's pathetic. And Stephon Diggs, this man out here playing baby daddy roulette.
Loretta, I noticed something strange. What is it? I found an old photo of when my husband Rick was a little baby. And, well, there's another little baby boy in the picture. And
The roulette. Two women claiming he got them pregnant at the same time. And instead of owning it, he just keeps moving reckless. That's not leadership. That's lust with a jersey on. And that's where I gotta call us black men out too. Cause we acting like we don't respect ourselves or our women. We chasing instant pleasure like it's the championship trophy. But here's the truth. Karma is undefeated. You treat women like disposable toys.
Don't cry when your daughters and sisters get treated the same way.
The baby rooms? Who is that? You. Oh, my personal life? I told you about that. We don't talk too much about my personal life, but I heard about it. Any celebrations that we'll see in the...
Do you see me fucking laughing, mother? Why are y'all okay with embracing baby mama culture? Having fatherless kids? Having a baby from a man you haven't even been with a whole year? This man say to you, let me heal you. And you say he makes me feel safe. And you believe that?
Yeah, that man said you believe that. She said you believe that?
Naughty. Girl, that man do not want you. And I stand firmly on that.
Hey, bro, this lady is funny, bro. She is funny as hell. We gotta go back on that one now. We gotta go back on that. She funny, bro. She funny as hell, bro.
You. Oh, my personal life? I told you about that. We don't talk too much about my personal life, but I heard
Come
about
on now, dog.
Any celebrations that
Come
we'll
on,
see in
man. Do you see me fucking laughing, mother? Why are y'all okay with embracing baby mama culture? Having fatherless kids? Having a baby from a man you haven't even been with a whole year? This man say to you, let me heal you. And you say he makes me feel safe. And you believe that? You're teasing me. Naughty. Girl, that man do not want you. And I stand firmly on that.
Damn.
And even if karma didn't swing back, how do you really win in life if you weak mentally? If you can't control your emotions? That ain't strength, bro. That's slavery to your lower self.
Stupid.
Men out here thinking they players,
Stupid.
but they really puppets.
Stupid.
Controlled by lust,
Stupid.
running in circles,
Stupid.
never building nothing real.
Stupid.
So when I call Cardi the blueprint of what's broken, I ain't letting the dudes off the hook either. Offset, Diggs, all these clout chasing weak-minded men, they feed in the same circus. And if we as black men don't raise our standards, then we just as guilty of selling dysfunction to the next generation. And let's not forget the audience in this mess. Cardi only stays relevant because y'all keep rewarding the circus. Every time she beef with Offset, the blogs run it up. Every time she clap back on Twitter, it trends for a week. Every messy IG live.
I make you feel so low about yourself. Because I don't make you feel like you're that nigga in this home. So that's what you gotta do. So you out here trying to hurt my feelings because you think the next, I don't give a Cause them hoes ain't good enough that I be having you crashing out. You're lame to me, and you will never equate to me. And it's crazy that I even let you even play with me for such a long time, because you're not even a real right nigga for me. I make you look good, nigga.
Every court appearance, every love triangle, y'all share it, meme it, comment it, like it's the damn Super Bowl. Meanwhile, when she actually drops a record, crickets. Folks ain't talking about lyrics.
I've never seen it.
About production.
I've never seen it.
About growth.
I mean, it's alright, like, overrated as in my opinion. I mean, and you know what though? That's typically how the book goes, you feel me?
Nah, they talking about baby daddies, subliminals, and who threw shade. And that's the sad truth. The fans are addicted to the drama. Y'all claim you hate the toxicity, but the numbers say otherwise. You pay for dysfunction every time you stream the mess, every time you repost the cake.
But that's what get views. Like, it's just crazy because like the more positive shit you put out, it don't get the clicks and views that somebody fighting in a restaurant or something. It don't get them kind of views, bro. Like,
chaos. Bruh, the algorithm is simple. It feeds you what you click. So if the culture looks toxic, it's because that's what y'all demand. Y'all created the market where peace don't trend and chaos gets crowned. So don't just ask why Cardi moves like this. Ask why you love it so much. Why is discipline boring to you? Why does stability not get clicks? Until fans stop paying for the circus, don't be shocked when the whole culture keeps running in circles. And don't think the industry's hands are clean either. The machine behind Cardi knows exactly what it's doing. Labels learned a long time ago, scandals stream better than singles. Court cases go viral faster than verses. A pregnancy reveal generates more buzz than a freestyle.
and she did take it to court and goddamn beat that shit. The court, my nigga.
Yeah. That's why Cardi's rollout lean harder on courtroom memes and baby daddy drama than actual music. Y'all thought it was just random timing? Nah, that's marketing. Her chaos got packaged, branded, and sold back to you like a mixtape. And the algorithms, they ain't innocent either. Outrage keeps you scrolling longer than inspiration. So when Angela Bassett was in a war, it trends for a week. Stability doesn't pay as fast, so
Damn.
stability don't get promoted. And that's the real danger. We think it's just celebrities wilding, but really it's the puppet masters behind the curtain pulling the strings. Cardi ain't just Cardi. She's the perfect product. Messy enough to stay viral, marketable enough to keep sponsors, loud enough to keep blogs fed. So at the end of the day, is Cardi the real problem, or is she just a reflection of what the industry wants from all of us? Because if chaos makes the most money, guess what blueprint they gonna keep shoving in our face?
Okay.
Now look, this ain't about hating on Cardi just for the clicks.
And it's crazy because we could kind of equate this thing to even the politics with this CK thing. It's crazy, bro. Like we living in some weird times, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be careful out there, man. It's some weird, crazy motherfuckers in the streets, boy. Like,
It's
real.
bigger than her. She's just the loudest example of a culture that celebrates dysfunction over discipline, drama over dignity. When I scroll the comments, I already know what some of y'all gonna say. Panda, why you always dragging black women? Why you always talking down on your own?
Fuck you, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Back the fuck up. I'd like to fuck at you.
What's up, boy? Oh, man. The toughest challenge of my day. Look,
I'd like to fuck at you. Damn, hey.
But let's get this straight. I ain't dragging my people. I'm trying to save us from clown behavior that's being sold as culture. See, loving your people don't mean ignoring the poison. It means calling it out before it kills us. It means saying, nah, this ain't the example we leaving for our daughters.
So basically, Panda basically like, bro, we need to change our ways, dog. We need to get this shit together, my nigga. Like, bro, all this ratchet ass shit, we need to change that in the whole music industry, bro. We need to get rid of that type shit, bro. Like, That ain't it, bro.
Daughters, you feel me? Because when the blueprint becomes strip clubs, toxic marriages, and baby daddy roulette, what happens when the next generation copies it? We not just losing music, bro. We losing the blueprint for family, for respect, for stability.
We're losing our people, bro. On some bullshit.
And fellas, I ain't letting us slide either. Offset, Diggs, all these dudes out here wilding. How you gonna talk about being kings when you can't even respect yourself? How you gonna build a kingdom when you chasing lust like a teenager with no self-control? You ain't winning. You think you winning, but you ain't. Because the truth is, you can buy cars, you can buy chains, you can smash 100 women. But if your mind weak, you already lost. Karma don't play favorites. The same disrespect you dish out and right back on your sisters, your daughters, your bloodline. That's just law. And fans, yeah, you too. Don't act brand new. Y'all cry about how toxic everything is, but you the same ones feeding the machine. Every click, every repost, every share of the mess is fuel. If the circus keeps running, it's because you keep buying tickets. So what do? We stop normalizing the chaos. We stop praying. That's just law. And karma don't play favorites. The same disrespect you dish out will spin right back on your sisters, your daughters, your bloodline. That's just law. And fans, yeah, you too. Don't act brand new. Y'all cry about how toxic everything is, but you the same ones feeding the machine. Every click, every repost, every share of the mess is fuel. If the circus is running, I'll leave y'all with this. What do you really want to pass down? A life of cheap thrills and chaos, or a future of respect, peace, and strength? Think on that. And if you've...
I'd rather have respect, peace, and strength. Fuck chaos. We don't need chaos. We don't need that in here. Hold on. Hold on. I think I'm gonna react to this, no. Oh, hip hop. I'm gonna react to hip hop Buddha right quick. Hold on. Hip hop. Gotta check out Hip Hop Buddha, reacting to Hip Hop Buddha.
How can you locate someone using their phone number? For example, if your sibling is late getting home.
We back with another one, man. About to get into this video, man. Real bad news for Big U, man. They say Big U finished. Let's see what's going on.
Really bad news for Big U. He's gonna do life in prison and is really out of his hands and out of his control at this point. We once thought the fans was Big U's biggest obstacle. Turned out we were wrong.
Breaking news just coming into our newsroom. 2 fugitives wanted by the FBI, including a longtime accused LA gang leader, now in custody tonight.
Let's get right to Mark Cotorolas, who joins us now with new developments live in the newsroom. Mark?
Yeah, David and Ellen, good evening. We've been following this story throughout the day. Federal officers arrested more than a dozen members tied to the gang known as the Rolling 60s Neighborhood Crips, though its leader was on the run. Well, within the last 20 minutes, the FBI announcing that man, Eugene Henley Jr., aka Big U, is now in custody. We have just learned new details that Henley turned himself in. Earlier, Air 7 was overhead as some of the alleged gang members were being processed at the FBI's LA field office. 19 were indicted. The FBI says Henley headed up the local Crips gang for decades. And investigators say that he painted himself as an entertainment executive who's been giving back to the community with various charities, but they say Henley is a violent criminal.
Big U is currently in jail on racketeering and RICO charges. Bro was committing murders, allegedly, according to the feds. Bro was scamming the kids, allegedly, according to the feds. Bro was robbing and extorting local business owners, allegedly, according to the feds. Now listen, man, when the feds come and get you on those charges that's that serious, you cooked, okay? But Big U is even more cooked. Come to find out, Flocko was right. I've been telling y'all, man, from the very beginning of my YouTube career, bro, you can't trust an LA dude more than you can throw them. You can't trust them, okay? They're disloyal, they snakes, they rats. You can't trust the LA dude. Well, most of them, right? Some of them are good, right? Not all is rats. I won't go that far, but 95% of LA dudes are rats, okay? They're snitches, they're disloyal. Big U, unfortunately, right, was leading a crew of LA dudes. Come to find out, that crew, most of them, right, they snitching on them. So, according to WAC 100, right, now listen, man, WAC 100 and Big U had problems in the past. But this is where you know Big U is really desperate at this point. Because Big U is calling upon WAC 100 for help. Because Big U looked around him and he's seen he don't got nowhere else to go, man. Because everybody he trusted turned out to be a rat.
I get a call today. Big U sent a call to me, right? 3 things. They said, what? Big U say on 60 Crip, you 600 ain't nowhere, none of his paperwork. They ain't never questioned you. You ain't got nothing to do with that. He gonna clear that up. That's cool. I don't need to clear it up because he know it wasn't there. 2, he said I had already tripped on 2 sales before I got locked up, so that can't speak for me. 3, I need your help because 75 6-0s in my paperwork telling on me. See, this would come with running the hood.
75 people selling on Big U is crazy.
75 people telling on you. That's crazy, dog. I mean, I'd have been sitting in that bitch like,
come on now, dog. Come on, man.
75 people telling on Big U? Man, they finna try to get Big U life.
And outside at the park.
This is why being a gangbanger is quite literally the stupidest thing anybody could do, okay? Stupidest thing. Yo, if you're a gangbanger, you are literally, I think you should qualify for mental retardation, okay? You should get a check every month, man. Why would anyone subject themselves to this? You would have a hard time getting 75 dudes. You are literally, I think you should qualify for mental retardation. Okay, you should get a check every month, man. Why would you have a hard time getting 75 dudes to show up, right, to pay for your funeral? You would have a hard time getting 75 dudes to show up at your baby shower. You would have a hard time getting 75 gangbangers to run you a check to pay for the rent this month if you a little short. Getting 75 gangbangers to put money on your books if you get locked up for putting work in the hood. You would have a tough time getting 75 gangbangers to help you pay for your baby prom. You would have a tough time getting 75 gangbangers to
come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I don't know. I think you're going a little too far on them, Flocko. I don't know if it'll be a hard time to get 75 gangbangers to do that, but 75 gangbangers snitching is crazy.
You would have a tough time getting 75 gangbangers who won't at your bidding when you go to jail. You would have a tough time getting 75 gangbangers who won't try to get at your daughter when you go to jail. But I can almost guarantee you what you won't have a tough time finding. 75 gangbangers who will rat you out on a dime so they don't have to go to prison. Oh no, that's
come on now, dog.
So if
come on, man,
loyalty among your crew, then there's the five real ones. Then why would you even subject yourself to being around those musty niggas? I don't understand it at all. Now, I know some rolling 60s, all right? I'll love you. You know, I like him. Brick Baby is my homie. He's rolling 60s. He's thorough. He's a real one, right? Seti Nash, he a real one, right? I know some rolling 60 members. They're not all bad. But the literal slogan of rolling 60s is you not a real 60 until you kill a 60.
Damn, that's crazy. You ain't real until, like, so my own game that I'm in, I ain't real until I kill one of my own gang members. That's crap, bruh. Real
6-0.
You're not a real citizen until you kill a citizen.
Until you kill a 6-0. That's not necessarily where I'm looking for unwavering dying.
I ain't gonna lie though, I wouldn't want to be in no gang either. What they motto is, you ain't a real one until you kill the other one. That's nuts. That's nuts, bro. Like, for you to even be considered a real one, you have to kill one. That's crazy.
Loyalty from, if you get my drift. Big U apparently was expecting unwavering loyalty from his group. Yeah, all right, and come to find out, it was nowhere to be found. 75?
75.
People are signing up to send you to jail for life? If this is true,
that nigga, hey, if it's 75 people that's gonna testify against you and telling on you, bro, you might as well just go ahead on and tell, bro. Tell these folks, hey. Tell these folks everything you know, shawty. I'm telling you, shawty. Hey, tell these folks everything you know. Tell them, shawty. Hey, you got to, bro. Hey, big dog. Big draw.
Big U either have snaked, extorted, effed over more people than we know, or else Big U's crew of guys, again, not all rolling 60s, but Big U crew of guys is probably the most disloyal group of niggas I think I'd ever seen.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
The crew cool. But 75? Nah, son. That's nah, bro. That's a little different. Now, Whack 100 says that he heard this from someone who spoke to Big U directly. Now, you're probably wondering, why is Big U calling Whack 100? Well, that's because Big U needs Whack 100 help to disseminate the information.
See, Whack ain't gonna let a dummy make me a dummy. He got 75 6-0s in his paperwork telling on him.
You said how many?
75.
So look, if 75 people telling on him and he's trying, Big U is trying to reach out to, what's his name? Whack 100. And he wants Whack 100 to actually expose the fact that it's 75 people snitching on him, and he want him to put the names out. Bro, you're going through a federal indictment, bro. Like, bro, you're in a federal RICO right now, big dog. You're the head of it. Why would you do that and make any type of calls from that facility to try to get that information out? Like that right there, to me, I'm looking like,
come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I mean, for real though, bro. Like, you gotta think better than that, bro. Like, Big you supposed to be the leader of this shit, and you talking on the phone. But goddamn, I get when he got that paperwork, he was like, "What the fuck?" I would have been like, "What the fuck?" too. If 75 people would have told on me in a case, bro. Like, that mean, nigga, everybody, like, nigga, you going to jail, bro.
So you know he needs my assistance. You know what he want me to do.
So be the lawyer?
Expose.
I'm not saying Big U is Albert Einstein here. I'm not saying Big U is supposed to be the super intelligent PhD holder, right? And quite frankly, again, I like Big U. I got no problems with Big U. But I don't consider Big U a smart guy. I mean, Big U was...
Bro, you not fuck being smart. If you the head of a gang, nigga, you supposed to already know protocol, bro. You supposed to know, nigga, hey, ain't no talking about no business on no phone, bro. Like, what is you doing, dog?
Doing crimes with dudes from LA. If you do crimes with anybody from LA, you're automatically a dummy in my book, right? Because first off, man, I wouldn't trust an LA dude further than I can throw him, and you can't throw him, okay? All right. Most of them are 300-pound gangbangers who wear size 32 Amiris, bro. All right, they squeeze it in it, they fat, they funky, they musty, right? Don't got nothing going on, right? I wouldn't trust them, okay? So I wouldn't trust no fat, funky, musty gangbanger. First off, man, how you fat, funky, and musty, and you at war? I've never seen no fat. So not in the military, right? Not in the
Stall them out, Flacco.
Stall them out, nigga. Stall them niggas out, bro. Like, you're not letting them goddamn. You're not let them live.
Military, right? Not in the.
Stall them out, Flacco.
Stall them out, bro.
The Navy, but somehow the streets of LA is filled with fat, funky, musty gangbangers, right? So, yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, yo, they're disloyal people. So you doing crimes with them in the first place, I automatically think you're stupid, right? Because why would you ever do a crime with LA dude? Yo, LA to me may very well be replacing Atlanta as the home of the rats. I'll be real. LA might just be the new home of the rats if we're not careful. So when you do crimes with them, you're automatically stupid in my book. But this right here may make me think Big U is even dumber than I thought. You are facing a RICO, and you think it's wise to call your arch nemesis or to send a message through to someone who you have berated, to someone that you have gone after, to someone that you have caused a lot of chaos in his life through lies or other things, or through beef, through war. Y'all been at war for about a year or two now. You think it's wise to tell that person, hey, why could you put this message out there and reveal these people is telling on me? One, that's witness intimidation. Two, whacking.
That's crazy, bro. That's nasty, bro. That's nasty.
I mean, no.
Like, what?
To do your bidding, right? Like, yo, you think Wack is gonna say, oh yeah, listen, yeah, after going to war with Big U for about 2 or 3 years, yeah, let me put out the names of the people ratting on Big U and essentially participate in witness intimidation on behalf of Big U. Wack ain't going for it. Wack is not gonna fall for it at all.
Yeah, Wack definitely ain't doing that. Wack ain't doing that, bro. Like, definitely ain't doing that shit.
But Big U even being in a position where he's telling people to put out the names of the witnesses, that's witness intimidation. And if he would tell Wack 100 or tell someone to ask Wack to do it, then he's asking other people to do it. And if he's on them phones asking multiple people to expose these rats, that means the feds done got record of Big U asking people to engage in witness intimidation. Is not gonna play out well for Big U at all, man.
In the block. I seen on the internet you said they said you reached out to you today?
Now he kingpin.
Yeah.
And he told a visitor room up last week.
Is that right? With who?
No, the attorney came and seen him and showed him some new shit. How'd that go?
Oh, he went ham.
Yeah, because it was somebody real close that flipped on him. But
broke his heart.
Yeah. You know how that go. And but he tell Kitty Kingpin, he said, I ain't gonna front. Nothing in my case got nothing to do with the internet. You know, they've been on it since 2011.
Yeah, I can imagine so.
They've been on it since 2011, so I can see some superseding shit coming because now you gotta factor in Atlanta.
Right.
At that point, right? Yeah. So he said, I can't front. It ain't no mention of the internet. in my shit. Right. They mentioned the wax 600, and none of that he said, but it's 75 rolling 60. So far telling on it, right? So now
is it anybody up high?
No, he's sending it out here because he want to get it to Eddie Boy. He know if he get it to Eddie Boy, he know Eddie Boy gonna bring it to us, right?
Right.
But is over there calling Eddie Boy, telling Eddie Boy, bro, don't release them names, we're gonna have the hood looking bad. See, this is why the streets is dead.
Big U has only been in jail for what, 6 months? And the streets already forgot about it. Which is why, bro, if you got a homie.
But I'm saying, I think like, unless his case gets sealed or something anyway, they still gonna end, them names gonna end up coming out regardless. So that ain't
the name definitely gonna come out. The name gonna come out. It gotta come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be public record like after. Unless they seal the files. Hold on. They can seal the files too. If they seal the files, like a lot of people can't go up there and pay for that shit and get that shit get it from the court.
But I don't think it's gonna matter. I mean, 75, if you lose what, 5, you still got 70 more people telling on Big U. That's crazy.
Who was pro to say cuz or blood? Throw him away, bro. All right, get rid of him. Okay? That Mike is gonna betray you one day. Listen, Big U was the Don Dada, right? Big U was the Don Chief, was the head nigga in charge. And they all swore loyalty to Big U when he was out. Big U been in jail for 6 months and they already forgot about him, bro. They found out that 75 people is riding on Big U. And their first reaction is, hey, cuz, nah, cuz, don't put out that list, cuz. It'll make the hood look bad, cuz. Huh?
I don't know what that is.
Don't put out that list, cuz. It'll make the hood look bad, cuz. Huh? They riding on your Lord and Savior. Ain't y'all supposed to be slaughtered? Ain't y'all supposed to be double glocked up with the chucks on? Double glocks up? Dick chucks? With the blue bandana on? With the ski mask over the bandana? In the whip, in that 2001 Camry, trying to find whoever snitching on Big U? Ain't that what's supposed to happen? Ain't the last words the rat's supposed to hear is, hey, what you want, cuz? Ain't you supposed to be sliding for Big U, cuz? Nah, they forgot about Big U. It's only been 6 months. He's only been locked up for 6 months, and the streets that he dedicated his life to, they forgot about him in 6 months. And if you think about hopping in the streets, you have a mental retardation diagnosis, bro. I would have diagnosed for you, bro. This man gave his life to this.
That's how it be, though. That's why people say it ain't worth hopping in the streets, but I ain't gonna.
That's why I like Woody mad right now. Woody he mad because Young Thug got back cool with Lucci.
I tell you, I done seen dude, I had the streets, everybody love him, he got the cars, he got the women, he got the money, you know what I'm saying? Everybody showing him love. Well, he get locked up, his homies ride his cars around any type of way, sleeping with the same women that he used to be sleeping with. That you'll rarely find a real woman out there that'll hold you down too, you know what I'm saying? But all the money end up gone, the money he had stashed, they done found the stash, that money end up gone. And then, no matter how much time he get none of that, then when he come home, man, he come home to nothing. Man, come home. Imagine having everything before you get locked up, then you come home, you ain't came home to nothing but a barbecue. That's it, barbecue. But you want a wing or something? You want some chicken wings or something? That's all they got for you is a barbecue.
Streets gave his life to that neighborhood, gave his life to that block, man. 6 months in prison, they choosing to rap over him, man. Nah, cuz we can't lose 75 homies, cuz. Man, shit, man, listen, man, homies gotta do what they gotta do, man. Man, I know it's wrong, cuz, but, man, at the end of the day, man, I can't tell another man how to run his life, cuz, man. Boy, they shiesty, man. You can't trust the LA dude further you get over, man. These LA niggas, man.
Yeah, they willing to just look, don't talk about it, because we don't get them out there. Just don't say nothing, because I was gonna have a hood look.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna just give you the one and tell you. A lot of hoods is doing that because coming home bogus.
A lot of niggas are coming home, but that's why they talking this 50 yard shit. Man, it's 7 out of 10 rolling for them yards.
Yeah, that's
right. But where it's gonna get dangerous at is if he make the decision to get out, because you know about every cold case from 84 to 2025.
Yeah, he can dig up some grass.
He be 59 years old. So does he do like Jimmy Henchman? Get out and then go take a shot and just go to Muslim shit? Like Jimmy did.
Yeah, but even if he went, he wouldn't be able to hide under the Nation of Islam.
Boy, that's what Jimmy doing right now. I talked to Fresh niggas, Fresh on the Supreme team.
I met Big U a couple times, and each time, Big U was always cordial with me, always shook my hand with respect, right? He ain't smelled musty, he smelled, a little nice, pause. Okay, Big U.
Blanco, why is you smelling Big U? Pause. Blanco, you don't be around here smelling no other man.
Gave me advice, we chopped it up. I've seen Big U probably about 5 or 6 times. And each time, he always made time to speak to me. So I have no gripe against Big U. I'm gonna give Big U some big advice right now, bro. Big U, big homie, cuz. Ride on them before they ride on you, man. All right. If 75 is telling on you, bro, you gotta walk to that Fed interrogation room, man. All right. Ask them for some Popeyes. Ask them for some fruit punch. Because nobody feels bad about telling with the fruit punch in front of them and the spicy 4-piece meal. A spicy 4-piece meal.
Even if Big U did do that, like, who he gonna tell on that's probably already not telling on him? And at the same time,
it's gonna be a long, that Big UK, that's gonna be a long case. Woo! That Court TV gonna be on that bit, like, they gonna be like, bomb.
So I take it you do this a lot?
Not really.
on him. And at the same time, like, when you the leader, bro, he gonna have to give up.
It's like when you the leader of a gang, basically, nigga, who you gonna tell on? You the top. You the head honcho, bro. You the man in charge. You the man at the garden, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is. That's all I can say. Who you gonna tell on?
Bodies or something. You feel me? Like, bro. They not letting Big U off with no woo selling a bag of weed on the corner. Like, nah, that ain't gonna work, man. Nah.
Forget about the 40 years of gangsterism in you, bro. All right? It will give you amnesia as you tell. Tell them folks about every murder committed in the rolling 60s from 1987 to 2005. Okay? Make it worth their time. Convert to Islam and come out. They won't touch you. All right? Because rats don't get touched. Rats are the toughest people in the streets. And big homie, By the time you get out in 10 years, if you do tell, maybe in 5, if you do tell tremendously or impeccably, by the time you get out, LA would overcome Atlanta as the rat capital. By the time you get out, 90% of the streets will be rats. So who's gonna go against you? They will have bigger problems to go against. But if you trying to hold it down and you got 75 of your homies telling, oh, no. You will be dumber than I think, man. All right? Walk into that interrogation room and order the whole piece of spicy. All right? Order the fries, extra bread, extra fruity, and tell them folks everything they need to know, man. All right, because, hey, man, hey, if they want to shame you, man, look them dead in their eyes and say, Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Assalamu alaikum, right? Forgive all the snitching, man. Come on, man. All right? Listen, who gonna hold it against you, man? All right? If you got that big pie in one hand and that Assalamu alaikum in the other.
They make a joke out of that. This man made a joke out of that. It's not funny, bro. But this man fighting for his life right now. He fighting for his life.
Big U stabbed up in now. That's exactly what he's trying to do. You trying to send Big U out.
Hold on. Hey, I will go to this one. I gotta see which one this one is.
This is pretty cool. Whoa, look, the official chicken of the SEC. What's that stand for? Sports Fan TV.
Yo, you back with another one. This gonna be crazy, man.
Hey, this hip hop Buddha again, y'all.
NLMB, J-Dog, No Limit J-Dog. Like a week ago, man, was dissing G Herbo and told G Herbo to stay off the block. He can't come on 78 the X's and all that now. This what I feel like is the craziest part, and everybody keep leaving it out. G Herbo just shot his last video on Exit. NLMB J-Dog was out there, shook the man hand and everything. I ain't say nothing to him about nothing. I ain't have a problem with him about nothing. Then all of a sudden, G Herbo do a podcast and say, you know, he denouncing like the street stuff or whatever like that, but J-Dog just started dissing the man left and right. Well, today, J-Dog got shot and killed. He got shot 6 times in the back. Crazy, man. Here today, going tomorrow, man. Crazy. Let's get into it, though.
Lockdown right there. Like, damn, Turbo, you won't come? Your man died at it. Our dad, but so we can't even go in this got liquor, do nothing. Like, it's the same night of exes, bro. Like, we can't do
Yeah, he kind of tried him though. Like he G Herbo, his mans, I think, got hit up in front of that store or something like that. Like you talking about this way your man died and all that. Like, yeah, that's a low blow, bro. That's a low blow.
See, that's what I'm saying. J-Dog in front of the store, but it's like he talking about Rock. But now it's like, okay, like, but if Rock was your man too, it's like, it's kind of being disrespectful. Like, this where he died at and this, you feel me? Like, I understand he trying to make a point. But see, J-Dog had been locked up. J-Dog don't know didn't know what was going on out here. He ain't know G Herbo went legit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga don't went legit. You feel me? just got to doing what he felt like he needed to do because he ain't been out here. So he felt like he could just go at Herbo any type of way he wanted to. All right, well, let's see what happens.
Don't love block, bro. I'm just taking y'all around the hood and what's going on and why I'm so like too often say he's doing all this when he can just open stores and like look, so we just come to the store ourselves and spend our money with you and we get them back in. Like make it make sense, sir.
Alright, y'all, now grand opening, grand closing. And we didn't cover what transpired between No Limit member J-Dog, Big Op, and G Herbo, but I guess it's safe to say now that we'll just cover everything here. This is because in just a week, well, maybe even less than a week ago, No Limit member J-Dog called himself banning G Herbo from their neighborhood, saying that he couldn't come back around, and the typical drill drama as we already seen in the past. Well, G Herbo called himself not only going back to his hood, but he went there, did interviews, was seen in the drop top vehicle, basically just doing whatever he wanted because he was told that he couldn't come back. But to his defense, despite us hearing that there's been a little tension between G Herbo and No Limit members after the infamous interview with NLMB's Joker himself, Cairo, Big Op, who happens to be affiliated with both of them, would come to G Herbo's defense and basically say that he's not banned, and if anybody got a problem with him saying that, then they can come see him. Now, before we even get into it, honestly, this has been one of the quickest turn of events when it comes to someone.
And that's another thing too.
The time frame of it is like
YouTube Premium is ad free.
It just looks suspicious. I don't think that man had nothing to do with that. I don't think that man
when it comes to someone.
And that's another thing too.
G Herbo, they have.
I don't even know how many different No Limit set it is now. Some people are saying they not NLMB, they Boss Gang. Then you got other people saying they NLMB and Boss Gang. Then you still got the Drench Gang, and then you got. But there's too much going on, bro. Too much going on. But if this group of guys don't like this group of guys, but all y'all the guys, bro, the back door is bro. These are guys you see around all the time, every day. All of the back door open this wide. It's this wide. All people get you just stick your foot through the back door open. Y'all can't beef like that, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, bro, like, ain't no beef. You can't. How? They still got to share the same block to come out and see each other. You see them up the block. You go to say, what's up? Well, they get to throwing at you. But that's the same block they friends with. That one ain't gonna go to. They gotta come back to the same block. Man, this is crazy.
Someone losing their life after dissing or trolling, and it's just weird because honestly, we don't even know if this has anything to do with Big Op or G Herbo. Just want to put that out there. But at the end of the day, if it does, it's like bro literally lost his life for nothing. Like, what was the point of even getting on the internet anyway and telling the world you banning him from his own hood? First off, if you're going to do something like that, gotta make sure there's more than just you on the same page. Because if not, you leave room for that back door to be open to the people who's affiliated with the both of y'all, but they don't agree with what you're saying. And that's what seemed like may have happened, because what's the coincidence that just a week ago, you call yourself banning him, then get into it with some of the guys, and then suddenly poof.
So basically, he said he didn't want to catch G Herbo back in the hood. He was banned, and he got caught in the hood, and he got unalive. That's crazy.
You're going just days later, and you'll see later why I said it's a possible backdoor situation. But anyway, that's another story. We're going to get into how everything started briefly, all the way up until how it ended, which happens to be with NLMB member J-Dog being shot 6 times, losing his life due to his injuries. In the meantime, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all go follow Hookah Anonymous, man. That's my guy, man. Make sure y'all go follow his page.
Hookah Anonymous.
Like, damn, Turbo, you gonna come. Your man died. Rock died in front of the store. We can't.
See, that's what I'm saying. Just saying that so disrespectful. Like, this was Rock died, and like, this was your man. Like that should have been your man's too. Like, come on, bro. Like, J-Dog, I don't know, man. I don't know if it was the drug. I don't know what it was, but he was going too far.
More about liquor, nothing. Like, this is the same life of exes, bro. Like, you can't do no block, bro. Like, I'm just taking y'all around the hood and what's going on and why I'm so, like, through all when he say he's doing all this, when he can just open stores and like, look, we just come to the store ourselves and spend our money with you and you get the money in. Like, make it make sense. Turn it over. Who you want?
7824. Y'all know what this is, 7824 X's. This what it like kind of like real started. We in LB like this the building. Still look for X's. It's terrible out there. Dead in Korea. Like this way you shot out in the game where he's at.
Like, he like, bro, get a job, my nigga. Get a job, my nigga. For real, bro. Like, get you a job, dog. Like, you trying to, you waiting on G Herbo to help the hood. You need to help yourself, bro. Fuck, I'm not saying F G Herbo, but I'm just saying from a standpoint of a man, nigga, like, bro, I don't give a fuck what G Herbo doing. I'm gonna try to change the hood and make it better. So what are you talking about?
Now, just a week ago, aside from that video, J-Dog would have some interesting choice words for No Limit G Herbo and would begin exposing him about various of things. Sort of like what Cairo did when he was calling him out for not helping the hood, not doing anything for anybody, and making it seem like he's doing more than what he's actually doing. Now, we don't know why, but if y'all remember, it was a big thing about a week ago where everyone was talking about it and G Herbo actually pulled.
It sounds like the dude, J-Dog or whatever, he counting other people money, bro. Like, to help him, you gotta help yourself.
To his hood. And here's a few things J-Dog would have to say in regards to G Herbo. He would take to his IG story to say, quote, first, at No Limit Herbo, you just left Marley. Like, what the F is you talking about? And why you on the internet bapping Herbert White? Start telling the truth about yourself. Because you made the F up, no lie. Because I would never look at y'all at No Limit Mainski, at LY Good, at EBK Ricky, at No Limit G Herbo, the same. I ain't gonna lie, but I got deep love for y'all. And on my deceased father, if you really know me, I've been saying I ain't no limit. I'm boss game, but I don't even play with that hood like MF.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, so, alright, so my whole thing is this. If you not no limit no more, but you saying you boss game, then you be mad at G Herbo for. You ain't even the same no more.
If you've been waiting to apply for disability benefits, don't. Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm a lawyer at Atticus. Applying as soon as you're
No more. So why go make posts saying he didn't do this and he didn't do that? Like, I'm confused, bro, but I don't know. I don't know who all in the boss gang. I don't know who boss gang is, none of that. But if it's supposed to be the same as them, and y'all mad at him, bro, the man just shot a video on 78. G Herbo was just on X's. Like, you was out there with the rest of the No Limbs. You was out there. So if it was boss gang, you had to be out there too, because you was out there. So if you said you was boss gang, you was out there too. Why y'all?
He was out there with them, dapped G Herbo up, and got killed in the same hood.
Didn't say nothing to him then is my question. That's the part I don't understand. That's the part I don't get. I don't understand that. That's why I say I don't know if it was the drugs. I don't know if it was the fact that G Herbo pulled up, had the Ferrari out and the foreigns out and left like I don't know what it was. But wait, that was your perfect chance to say to him whatever you had to say, but you shook his hand.
I'm saying dying, going to jail for ish like you always bapping in your raps. Then you on the internet like you been with the ish. On Vito, Broski and them been told you goofy, but don't do ish since 2014. That was 2025 and talking like you been in the street. N-word stop bapping for internet. Ain't seen the guys ish N-word for years and you talking about you ain't no limit. But I'm gonna tell you right now, don't bring your B-ad back on 78th and Essex because you will have problems. And I don't give no F about who riding with who because I already told half y'all but got one time to play. And tell the truth, we not looking for your butt to hang out, boy. Don't get it twisted. Yes, you made waves on rap music, but when it comes to ops, lawyer fees, it's like that's not true. Need to stop bapping, laughing. When folks in break, now I see why Cairo was treating your goofy butt. But it's on Vito. Your butt is grass on game because you not no limit, so don't come trying to shake hands or shoot no video. That is dead, and you N-words that's from the hood, if y'all riding with that bull-ish, he on here bapping. Y'all can get it too, because all y'all do is D-ride. So it's...
And the craziest part about when Cairo did his interview and said what he said, a lot of them same people that was there with Cairo when he did his interview about G Herbo was the same people that was there like down the line in G Herbo videos now. Let me know what the hell y'all got going on. It ain't adding up. It ain't adding up. It can't be when I'm around, it's love, but then when I leave, it's hate. But when I'm around, everybody shaking hands, this and that, we doing this and that, we on this and that, the gang out here, woo, everybody got their phone up, we out here with Herbo, and then when he leaves, we hate Herbo. It ain't making no sense, man. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't be able to trust nobody either, man. Like just
this gang shit is just crazy, bro. Like, bro, your life could be gone the next day on some bullshit, bro. Just stupid, dumb shit, bro. Like,
me from a distance, I would see that and be like,
look at Nipsey Hussle, bro. Nipsey Hussle, bro. So Nipsey Hussle got taken out by somebody who I guess who said apparently, allegedly, they thought he said the man was a snitch. You need to bring back paperwork before you come back. He came back and did what he did.
I'm not going around these niggas. I couldn't do it, bro. You know how paranoid, because niggas be taking drugs and smoking weed and all that. You know how paranoid I be to see, like, man, like, he was right there when he was talking about me, and he ain't even stick up for me or say nothing for me, but like, then, like, I come around, everybody back around. Crazy, man.
What's up? Then he would take to his IG story in another post and say, quote, happy birthday to Lil Wet. At No Limit Herbo, remember we all came from Ish. Never leave my brothers, huh? That. Now, clearly, you can see that he was talking crazy. He was talking like he's a one-man army, and even let it be known that anybody that got a problem or siding with G Herbo, basically, they could get the same treatment. Once again, when you're addressing a whole hood like that, you can't be by yourself thinking that everything is sweet, because the odds are going to be against you every time. And you'll never know where it's coming from. But now, after putting the ban on G Herbo, Big Op, who was affiliated with both of them, included in the MD, will respond defending G Herbo, as he would take to his IG story and say, quote, Luck can go wherever the F he want to go,
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's confusing, man. It's an overeat situation, though. It's confusing. They got to figure it out, because this is crazy.
This is our ish. You N-words ain't even did ish behind the block to even think y'all can say anything, and I be on that B word all the time. So when blood pull up with me, N-words ain't gonna do ish, but D-Rock. Get y'all butt hurt if y'all want. In the next slide, he would say, quote, stay off the net when y'all see MFs in real life. Then in the last post addressing it, he would say, quote, them N-words you look up to don't do ish but sneak diss the guys all day, talking about some effing boys gang. Ad gang full of effing goofies. At no limit _ G Money, at Lil Bibby, at OG White Sean. This is the type of issue N-words do, huh? Give no F about no boss gang boy. F that.
See what I'm saying? That Big Op say, F the boss gang. He don't care about no boss gang. But what I'm saying is, if boss gang is part NLMB, then ain't that the same thing? It's crazy, man. It's frying my brain, man. I don't know what the hell. I can't figure this out, but it makes no sense to me. But for what I know, Big Op is cool with G Herbo, but he don't like the boss gang. And Big Op is also cool with Cairo, who had problems with G Herbo. Now, from what I hear, J-Dog just came home, he did something, but he just got out of jail or something. He don't know what the hell going on. He come out, he done already flipped boss gang, and then he went on an attack against G Herbo, and he just got shot 6 times in the back and killed.
Let's get a divorce.
Why?
I work for this family every day, and you're just doing household chores.
And he just got shot 6 times in the back and killed. Okay, all right. That's what we at with it.
At Edge. And quick sidebar, right? You see how easy it is for drama to start? And as y'all know, a lot of this quote unquote drama usually leads to somebody losing their life. But all it takes is one person to start talking out of pocket. And then now you have another guy that basically said, well, F the rest of them. F Boss Gang, F anybody else affiliated with it, and we on that. So basically, he also let it be known that there's a little tension between them, as we already kind of knew, but now he just made it loud and clear, and now y'all see for yourselves, man. But that's a whole nother story. Now, G Herbo will respond to him being quote unquote banned and all the foolishness going on, as he would take to his own IG story and he would say, quote, all I know is in my entire life of being outside, ain't no N-word never did ish to me, ever. Not a slap, not a punch, not a rob, not a choke, not an itch. I got shot, yeah, that was in the foot though. And I was back outside immediately after. I got jumped on 79th and Jeffrey on the bus stop, and I was like 16. And had not 0 scratches on me, not a black eye, busted lip, not ish N-word. And on all 3 of my kids, it was at least 6 N-words. I never played, but who cares about ancient history? N-words try to rewrite it every single day. Then in the next post, he would say, quote, in that video of me slamming you like a B-word at Molly House, laughing emojis on cap. He would then show the video of him slamming him, and he captioned it saying, quote, boy, that playing like you crazy little boy, you ain't crazy, never been crazy. Telling me I can't come on the block I just was on after you walked up and shook my hand is crazy.
See what I'm saying? J-Dog walked up and shook his hand, man. What the hell going on? I don't get it, bro. When you walk, when you peel all that nigga, right there. Whatever the problem, when you put a nigga, hey nigga, we need a liquor store. This nigga said they leave the liquor store. Y'all don't need no damn liquor store. What the hell going on around here, man? Oh no, I don't get it. But you shook that man hand and ain't say nothing to him. You should have said something then. This is crazy.
Crazy. Randy wanna be down that little boy. You just did damn near 10 years. You don't even effing know more. That's my brother. Free him though.
Come on now, dog.
He would say, quote,
Come on, man.
You know me a little bit. Laughing emoji. Now here's something interesting to consider when we speak about backdoor. Shout out to 16 Child Visuals. No Limit 40 Cal. He spoke on the state of No Limit being divided and everyone having their own faction of guys within the No Limit set. So yes, there's no limit, but it doesn't mean that everyone necessarily are cool with each other.
About 4 or 5, baby. Everybody got their groups. I'm in the sewer with a lot of people, my hood.
on my own. That don't got nothing to do with a lot of guys lately. But I still got some of the guys that they genuinely with them up, so they try not to get involved. But nevertheless, can't trust you with my hat. Can't trust you to sit at the table with you. I can't trust you to sit down and smoke no wood or play no game for, because at the end of the day, the business is the business. You never pick a side. If I trust them and they stand over me, I deserve it, because I knew about it. If they get you, nigga, don't, you feel me? Vic, that's what you had coming. You know, you knew they was gonna stand up for you when they caught you in it. Seeing how everything turned out.
See what I'm saying? So if you expecting the back door, don't get mad when you get back door. That's what he said. Like, man, that's crazy, bro.
With J-Dog, if you watch the whole interview with 40 Cal, he kept stressing that he's a one-man army and he basically don't trust anybody. And even though everybody thought he was just being overly aggressive or doing too much, now it all makes sense as to why he felt the way he did. And this is crazy because this reminds me of like the Bloods, the Crips, and other gangs that have subsets that don't get along with each other. The whole point of joining the gang used to be so guys can be unified and whatever issue they have about whatever they address together. But what's the sense in joining the gang if you're gonna beef with people within that gang? How am I supposed to feel comfortable? Even if we're Bloods and we rep different sets like Mac Baller or Non Trey, why are we beefing when we're supposed to be under the same umbrella? And if that's the case, why are we even in the game?
But that's what they do though. We just was hearing earlier in the earlier other video, you ain't a certain type of C word if you haven't unalived another C word. We'll say that.
So the whole point of stating that and showing the 40 Cal clip is due to us suspecting a backdoor situation, especially after finding out how J-Dog was unalived. Now it's kind of crazy, right? But pay attention, because according to Spot News, they will report on two men that have been shot on 2508 East 78th Street. It says that the male who was 19 years old was shot in the chest and listed in critical condition. The 27-year-old was shot in the back 6 times and he was pronounced deceased on arrival, basically meaning that he was gone on the scene. We will later find out thanks to a Facebook post from Chicago Ghetto, who would identify J-Dog as being a victim who lost his life. It'll state, quote, 77th in Essex, 2 people shot. 19-year-old gunshot wound chest critical, 27-year-old gunshot wound back 6 times critical. CPD recovered 2 weapons from both victims, found 19 shell cases on scene, and found a rifle and live rounds on 77th in Kingston.
Now, what it sound like to me is, and I don't know, I could be wrong. What it sound like to me is that J-Dog ain't even see it coming. 6 times, because think about it. If I get shot 6 times in my back, but I got a gun on me, if I got a chance to
God
go
bless.
too.
God bless.
They said they found the guns on them, but the police ain't saying they think it was a shootout. They're not saying that they think it was like back and forth shooting, none of that. 6 times in your back. That mean that whoever he was with, either he trusted them enough or something, but he was turned around.
Going into the store and seeing that you have to spend like $20 every time you want to get replacement heads, or if you need a...
He was turned around when he got hit in the back. And the other dude, they don't, now this is the other crazy part. The other person only get hit 1 time in the chest.
Hey, what's going on,
That's
bro?
Clearly, like, we ain't even really on that with him like that. But J-Dog gotta eat these. That's that type of situation, bro. It's not, you're not finna boom him 1 time, boom, 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 get him 6, and then be like, oh no, he cooked. No. Not in Chicago. If I hit you 6 times in the back, he gonna get hit 6 times in the chest too, or probably more than that. Just due to the simple fact that his back was turned and the other dude only got hit once. That's crazy, bro. Like that don't. They already been saying he probably got backdoored. Them said that. That don't sound like it came from no ops, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Cause your ops is gonna do. Your ops ain't got no remorse for you. Your ops catch you like that, they doing you dirty. You getting 6 and your man's getting 6. There's no way your man's get 6 and you only get 1. And they all right by each other. Unless somebody was trying to spare you. Or unless when it started happening, he tried to, hey man, what's all on? Ooh, mother just told, hey, get back. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Just gave him the 1 on the get back. Boom. And just gave him 1. That's the only way I can see it happening. Other than that, no, they all didn't stand a chance at all. Up and switched his back up. Yeah, they gave him on South Central, the Willie Manchester. You know what I'm saying? Hit his back all up. It's crazy, bro. Crazy.
Shot wounds to J Dog, who was one of them shot 6 times in the back an hour ago. He's in critical. Now, how ironic, in his post when he was talking to G Herbo, he told him he couldn't come back to 78th in Essex, and lo and behold, he was shot and unalive on 77th in Essex. Now, one clear sign of something not being right is the fact that reports say he was shot 6 times in his back. Now, usually whenever somebody is shot in the back that many times, it means they were trying to run away from something at the last minute.
And you know what I'm saying? I seen the
he might got hit with a switch, or it might have been multiple people shooting at him at the same time. For him to get hit 6 times in the back, like that's
pictures, like a little video, like he was killed at like an alley, bro. If that's exactly where he got shot at, where his body was at, bro, that let me know that, like, no, like, he didn't even try to run or nothing. Like, the state of shock, like, the fact that it happened to him, like, right there and there. Like, no, he gone, back, toe up, quick. And like I said, whoever the other dude was, they wasn't on nothing with him. It wasn't for him. Because he got shot way more than one time if they was on there with him.
That's true.
Crazy.
Keep in mind that it stated that a firearm was recovered from both victims, meaning they both had weapons on them, but it didn't mean nothing, maybe due to how fast everything transpired. Like I always say, people got this misconception that just because they have a weapon on them, that it means they're safe, but they don't. Do you know how many people pass away with their firearm actually on them? Sometimes you can't even get to it quick enough due to how fast everything is taking place. And honestly, the fact that he had a weapon on him, but he was shot in the back all those times, tells us that maybe he didn't even see it coming, which is the worst part. So if you ask me, I think it was some funny activity going on. It's very possible that he was backdoored by someone close. And it's not just me that think that, because J-Dog's brother, Little New, would make an interesting post via IG story after his passing, as he incorporated Lil Durk's song Backdoor. So clearly he felt it was a funny situation as well. But then another affiliate of J-Dog's would make a post via IG story, as he would say, quote, "Show no love, love will get you on the line. Trust nobody, never put your guards down." Now there's a picture of the crime scene floating around on social media, but due to YouTube guideline,
and they all saying he got backdoored. Crazy.
We're not going to show it here, but with the time we're living in now, I wouldn't even be surprised if in a few days a surveillance video taken from a nearby Ring camera or some nearby store pop up. That seems to be the norm nowadays, unfortunately, but on another note, when it comes to J-Dog, he also recently got out of prison after serving time for a crime he committed or was accused of in 2016. He was convicted of attempted M in an M as a minor when he was pointed out by a victim, stating that he was the suspect in a fatal shooting, which left one teen deceased.
Guys, the new puzzle game Royal Kingdom just launched, and it's the follow-up to Royal Match, but the games are different. Kingdom has King Richard, while Match is King Robert, and look, if you're confused,
suspect in the fatal shooting, which left one teen deceased. So I don't know, maybe when he came home, he thought things were one way and he would get the support he wanted for calling out G Herbo, but clearly that wasn't the route to go. You mentioned Cairo in one of the posts he made towards G Herbo.
So he been gone for like 8 or 9 years. Bro, ain't no way. Ain't no way you been gone for 8 or 9 years and you come home to some G Herbo? Oh no, man.
So I don't know, maybe he thought because he seen Cairo speak up and do what he did, that he would do the same thing and have the same fate. But unfortunately, as we see, it didn't work out the way he thought. And keep in mind, y'all, this is an open investigation. So this is not us implicating anybody specifically into the crime.
Hey, the video over with, but yeah, appreciate y'all for coming through. Thank you for kicking with me in the Karma Cafe. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share. Definitely hit notification. Peace and one. I'm gonna holler back at y'all.